The group, I'm going to be talking about our Google Merch Store data and traffic. As you may know, we sell a lot of different merch on here, such as baby clothes, raincoats, and other cups and stuff like that. I've included a screenshot of just the visual aids we have for anyone visiting the site. But let's just get into the nitty gritty. So, around 58.7% of traffic is male, and that fits in with my prediction that I thought around 60% is going to be male. So that's pretty good. That shows that there's almost like a nice 50-50 between male and female visitors. Another good thing to point out is 18 to 24 or it looks like 18 to 34 is around 60% of our age group. So that would skew off my number, thinking that I think 40% is the 25 to 44 range. To correct that. So it seems like more young adults are visiting the site than older people. But I'm going to be talking about 5 key performance indicators, or KPIs. One is sales by categories. So basically just seeing if your categories are doing good and which ones aren't. Stock turnover. So once we sell the product, can we get it back onto the shelves quickly? Third one is acquisition. So are we gaining positive traffic? Are we gaining more users than we're losing? Third one is just being online compared to a brick and mortar store. And the fifth one, is profit. So is the site turning over a profit? So around 10% more males visit the site weekly than females. So that makes sense due to the fact that the most common category is male apparel. Right here, men's apparel. So that makes sense that more males are visiting than females, as the male apparel category is the most hot topic onto the site. As you can see, we get around 16,000 users returning and 13 new users coming back. So 29,000 users a week. So that's up to you if you think that's good. Majority of the users are from New York and United Kingdom. I see the New York makes sense because that is a big trading hub, as we have the trade center there. United Kingdom, as maybe because it is a very large area, and Google does have a big presence in, I believe, Edinburgh. So, yeah. It shouldn't come from surprise that most of the traffic is from direct approach and paid search. Those are being the two most common form of web page traffic, so it is a nice general appeal to going on. But the question is, does the site meet my, standards of the KPIs? And yes, it meets 4 out of the 5 categories. So to start off with, just one that didn't make it was acquisition. A lot of the traffic is unstable. I feel like that's due to the fact that a lot of this is young data analyzers like you and I. So maybe if we can snatch some of them, that would be a good insight into like trying to fix it. So I recommend maybe fixing a landing page to try to snatch some of them. So maybe they spend a longer time on the page and get more in-depth and attracted to it. But other than that, our site's only online. I feel like it would actually be a bad thing if we went brick and mortar, because I feel like majority of those stores would fail because we're such a niche market. Who would want to go to a Dollar General full of Google merchandise? No one. So I feel like keeping it online is the better option. But other than that, I feel like the next 3 categories are intertwined with each other. So the profit, stock levels, and sales. So I feel like if we have good stock, that means good sales of the product, and good sales of the product means good profit. So if we're having good profit turnout, we should have good stock levels. And we do have good at a good profit, as somewhere on here I do say, yep, we make over $2 billion in revenue from the merch store on a year. So someone is buying our goods. Uh, Other than that, I did give my first insight, make a more catchy landing page to try to keep people on here. My second recommendation or insight into the page would be maybe throw some of that profit money into some basic advertising. It's not going to be as wide as Google Fi, but just some basic help would just increase traffic and help acquisition and other, basically all 5 categories. And my last bit of insight is reduce the categories. We have too many categories where it's just confusing and congested. So if we can decongest it and throw some of our otter products in like a clearance section or an other section, that would really help. But that is my insight. So I wonder what's yours.